Welcome, Survivor, to some more 7 Days to Die, and this time I have to say I am really pissed off. I mean, this is the worst b180 Alpha 19 update I've ever seen, and it's making me so pissed off because we can no longer loot these wine kegs. I mean, I don't know what the funpers were thinking. I mean, I'm gonna freaking break all these ones. We can no longer loot them. Is one of the things they've changed. They made them unlootable. Why? Why? Just because there's no wine in the game? Come on, fun pimps. They make them beer kegs. We have plenty of beer. It makes me so frustrated. What a missed opportunity. Beer, more beer. We don't have wine. Wine is for sissies. No, actually, I like wine. Red wine is good. Sparkling wine is good as well. But anyway, make it beer cakes. Call them beer cakes. Isn't this how beer cakes look? Anyway, sort of similar, right? Whew. Why? Anyway, so today we're going to go through the b180. Let me get out of here. Patch notes. No, up. Patch notes. See, another one. Die! Get out of here. We're gonna have a look here. Oh, come on. Can't I get out anywhere? Okay, of course I can. So we're gonna look through the patch notes here and see what they've changed and what they've updated. And if you like these kind of update videos that I make, please subscribe and let me know in the comment section below what you like the most or dislike the most. And of course, I'm sure you're gonna agree with me that they should not have removed the lootable wine kegs. Make them beer kegs. But as you can see here, this actually covers b179 and b180. They have added Utility Cell Tower 2. So I've spawned in here. It's a new PI. Maybe close this one. Oh, there's a lot of vultures here. Wow, that's a lot of vultures here. Look at this. Like one here, two here. Interesting. So it's a new PI, I believe, that they have added. And I should go into God mode here so I can... And this... Not terribly much here, but it's a nice, at least there's a different PI. I like when they add new PIs, even though it's got all these bloody vultures. Die. And, am I? Oh, no, you didn't. That's not fair. I'm the one who's supposed to be shooting here. So a nice new PI. Thank you, fun pimps. The second thing they did, they allow you to completely freeze zombies within the game. Control num star. What? Didn't they have that previously? Wasn't it? I'm gonna have to put in a couple here. Control num. Okay, I'm fairly certain that is not completely freezing the zombies. Well, I guess they're sort of freezing the animation, but now they're skating around. Is that intended? Okay, that's... I don't know why you would do that, but I guess they can ice skate now. Okay, alright, so at least that works. We can still completely freeze them just by using... Oh, wait. Ah, okay, now I get it. So, just a normal star on the numpad will stop them from moving. Now, if you do control... star, it will stop them moving entirely, the animation. Okay, that's nice because that actually helps us to make screenshots and stuff like that. You can actually stop them in a post that you like. Excuse me, fun pimps. His head is still moving even though he's completely frozen. Your definition of completely frozen should include not turning their bloody head. It's like, I know you're behind me. I know you're behind me. I can sort of see you from the sort of the corner of my eye. No longer can you see me from the corner of your eye. You don't have any eyes. At least you're still standing up. Oh, you think you're safe? No, you're not. Okay, so that's how you can do... Did he change pose there? Maybe not. But anyway, okay, it was good. Ew, that looks gross. Okay, at least that was a nice functionality to add. And now, add chunk boundary markers that look like land claim box. Shift num toggles. Shift? Let me shift num. What number? Num. That was num lock. It didn't do anything. Shift. Shift? Shift what? What number? I can't get it. Where's the end? Where's the any key? Where is the any key? No, actually, I don't get that one. I'm trying to find a num key. What, did I miss that one? Let's go back to look at what it actually says. Shift num toggles. Alright, if anyone knows what this one is, let me know. But moving on here, one of the big things that they actually fixed this time, and this is really important, actually not the hands being invisible when wearing military gloves, even though that happened as well. We had problems with projectiles, such as arrows and everything. They would not hit the zombies, so they would stick in the air, etc. And there were a couple ones in there that actually, they actually fixed the arrows and bolts, again, not showing in weapons and not sticking properly, and spears not following the entities they're stuck in. So that's something that was a big deal actually for Alpha 178, because if you can't use your arrows, then you're missing out a big part of the early game. So thank you for finally fixing that again. That probably should have been out a hotfix, but anyway, that's what I think. Going on to some of the changes. So now world splat maps support PNG again to reduce world sizes. And if you have not made a lot of worlds in the game, you haven't checked this out, these images can be huge. Wine cake's not lootable. Oh, let's forget about that one. Top tier food sell for more dukes and no longer have economic bundles of 5 but 1. Okay, is that good? Good to sell it for single. That's important as well, especially for the top tier foods that can cost quite a lot otherwise. And of course, there's some fixes. This one I didn't actually realize, like the client view distance setting ignored for player render distance. Why would that be there? Because that might actually be something that will impact performance when you're playing. So thank you, Fumpins, for fixing that one, because it means that you might have a really long one even though you actually want to have a short one. Seems to be some issue with the electrocution, and that's something that you might have seen. They do this pop-up. I don't think the electrified is the only thing that makes that happen, but you might have seen that in some of the videos where I electrify them with electric fences, and instead of laying down, they'll stand up, and if they've lost a leg, they'll lay down again. So it's good they're fixing some of these small things. Hasn't really been game-breaking, though. Cigar on hotbar no longer adds extra strength and bartering. I think this was similar to where people were holding an anvil in order to craft faster. Just they seem to have been checking whether there was an anvil or a cigar or whatever present, as opposed to whether you were actually wearing it in the correct slot. And the last one here, zombies get stuck between 50 pillars. Isn't that intended? Okay, so I put in a bunch of 50 pillars here, and let's enable this thing, and let's see if I get this correct. Hey, not you. Go. Okay, you, lady. Go. Oh, here she comes. Well, she still gets stuck in between. Oh, but, oh well, maybe she was actually getting stuck. Okay, can she actually make it out there? I don't think she can make it through, which is... They shouldn't be able to make it through. And maybe it's that they would actually get stuck and couldn't actually pull back. Because that's something that has changed in the past, where they actually could go through. Let's see if I do like that. Can she get through now? In some of the versions, they actually could fall through the 50 pillars, and then they couldn't again. And I don't think they should be able to. I think that maybe in the previous version, they actually got stuck there, and they couldn't actually walk back again. So they were sort of in between and nowhere. And, well, nowhere. They were obviously in between, but they couldn't go forward and they couldn't get backward. Maybe that's what they fixed. Good, at least. I was a bit worried that they would actually be able to make it through here, because, I mean, even though they probably should be able to, because she is kind of slim, though. But that's going to be about it. Hope you enjoyed this short little video to cover the b180 patch notes. I'll see you again, Survivor. Well, you are so noisy, aren't you? Go away. Ah. Oh, by the way, some people ask me, how do you get the... Let's see. How do you get that red bar? It's basically if you're in God mode, then you get it. Otherwise, you don't. And you shoot them in the head, you get another red thingy. Ooh.
Special thanks to the great patrons supporting the channel. If you would like to join the Vedui community and support these videos, do follow the Patreon link.